Okay, question 3. The relationship between the length of one side of a square x and the perimeter of the square y can be represented in an xy plane by a straight line. Which of the points with the coordinates x, y lie on the line? And I do have sympathy for you guys. This is complicated stuff when you're dealing with proportional relationships in the world of charts and graphs. Some of the questions can sound not only, weird, like esoteric, like just not what you run into in your everyday life, but they can also just be worded in a confusing way. But let's break it down. We know we have a square, right? Because it tells us one side of a square with length x and the perimeter of y. So if you're just draw out a square and say, if my side length is x, if my side length is 1, let's just substitute 1 in for x, what is going to be my perimeter? So my perimeter is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that makes sense, right? If it takes us a side length of 1, it's going to take us a perimeter of 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. Side length 1, perimeter 4. We know x is on the horizontal axis and y is on the vertical axis. So let's just throw that in. We know this is going to be side length 1 and perimeter is going to equal 4. Okay. What do we have for 2? If your side length is 2, what is your perimeter? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your perimeter is going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So side length 2, your perimeter is going to be 8. What is this dot? What is that coordinate? That coordinate is in XY notation, right? Because we give coordinates in XY notation. That coordinate is x is 2 and y is 8. X is 2, y is 8. So that's your answer. X is 2, y is 8. Your coordinate of 2, 8 works. And if you continue on, you can say, well, what would 3 be? What would 4 be? What would 5, 6, 7? What would those be? But you don't have to, because you know your answer is going to be B with 2, 8, because you know it's a straight line. It tells it to you. It's a straight line. And you have side 1, 4, 2, 8. That is 2, 8. And we're good to go. But also, just to point this out, what do we have here? But it is a graph of a straight line that starts at the origin, originates at the origin, which means this is indeed a proportional relationship. So that's where that comes into play. It's a proportional relationship because it's a graph of a straight line that starts at the origin. And here it goes through point 2, 8, which is your answer. And we're good.